So my name is Ambassador Tina Kenichukwu. I came across this opportunity while I was working in the hospital as a medical service manager. And then I tell people that I had what everybody could call an average good job with an average good salary. But then I needed more for myself. And I also wanted to retire myself early. And that was how I was introduced to this amazing opportunity. I wasn't privileged like every other person to be invited. But guess what? God showed me this opportunity in a very miraculous way. And I came across this opportunity, and today the rest is actually history. I'm about to show you something that if only you pay attention and retire, I call it 2 to 4 years business plan. That is what I'm about to show you. But before I unveil this 2 to 4 years business plan, first of all, are you aware of the economic overview of the country? Now, I'm going to take you through what I call the global economy, the Nigerian microeconomic environment, the 2023 budget overview, and I'm going to give you the 2023 election and the economy, so that you understand. First of all, I'm going to give you what I call the global overview outlook. The global growth is expected to decelerate sharply by 1.7% in 2030. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that the income of the world has already been overshadowed by recession? Are you aware of all of this information? Are you aware that one aside today, are you aware of these statistics that I'm showing you? That the GDP of the world is actually going like nosediving down on a daily basis. Now, take a look at 2017, take a look at 2018, take a look at 2019, take a look at 2020, and then after 2020, it picked up again in 2021. What is happening as at 2022 and what is happening as at 2023? I am just driving somewhere. Are you aware that the cost of living is biting very hard? And it has been predicted that 60% of the world is going to live, 60% are expected, 60% expect poverty increase. We're expecting a 60% poverty increase. Are you aware that we're expecting a 90% low income in the world as of today? Now take a look at this, what is happening. That is the currency of the world that is going down on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, I am driving somewhere. Take a look at the Nigerians overview. I want you to first of all understand this vocab. We expect that the oil sector, which has been the key drag on the growth in the recent year, will continue to struggle in 2023. Now, oil has been the major source of income in Nigeria. As I speak right now, Nigeria herself is looking for an alternative source of income. If Nigeria as a country is looking for an alternative source of income, what are you doing as a person? What are you doing as an individual? Are you just sitting down and folding your hand and telling yourself, are you folding your hand and you are sitting down and you are waiting, believing that things are going to go get better all of a sudden? That is an error. As I speak to you, state and local government are looking for where to borrow money to pay salary. As I speak to you, the federal government are looking for where to borrow money to cushion the effect of the drop in the oil. And you are here sitting down and you have this opportunity, you are playing it in your hand, you are playing with it. God has given you another source of income. Now take a look of what I am telling you. Take a look at this drag. Are you seeing up until 2026? This dropping is not going to recover. We don't know what will happen up until 2026. We don't know what will happen in 2027. We don't know what will happen in 2028. We don't know what will happen in 2029. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you taking? Now, I'm going to show you, this is the last thing I will show you. Before I go into my main point of the day, I'm going to show you what we call the unemployment statistic. It has been predicted that by the year 2024, about 33% of the people living in Nigeria are going to be unemployed. And about 21% of the youth are going to be left underemployed. Are you aware that about 42% of the youth will be unemployable? Not because they don't have certificate, but number one, there's no space to accommodate them. Number two is that some of them are not going to be employable, because it's one thing for you to be underemployed. It's one thing for you to be employable, because some of them will not have the capacity to be able to accommodate what is happening. Some of them does not have the intellectual property. It's not about having the certificate. Do you have what the world is looking for? Do you have what organization is looking for? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this opportunity is bringing your way. Now, are you aware that the poverty index of Nigeria said that nearly 133 million Nigeria are going to become multi-dimensionally poor? We are about 200 million Nigeria. And if about 133 are going to be multi-dimensionally poor, what are we now talking about? Are you aware that the budget of 2023 does not have a capital expenditure attached to it? As I move on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be showing you something. I need you to understand. After all of this thing, what is the way out? As a CBN organizer, are you aware of all of these things? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you an overview. Not just take a look at it. Now, the artificial intelligence, the people that are controlling the affairs of this world, have told us that there are jobs that the artificial intelligence are going to be taking over very soon. I don't know if your own job is inclusive, but if your job is inclusive,
and keep learning.
Now they have mentioned the 6th job that will be taken over. Now, when the AI finally taking over, the way these guys are pushing AI in the world, that's the artificial intelligence. I don't even know how many jobs is going to be they're going to remain. Now, stop watching things to happen. It is time to take action, because there's something that you said at the end of the day. And guess what? Becoming a connector means that you have to learn how to play on the connected economy, the age of self-reliance and infinite possibility. The connected economy does not require your certificate. It does not require your age. All it needs is that, are you ready to learn? There is no convincing, there's no marketing. You simply buy, use, and you connect. See yourself buying, one-time buying. You don't require manufacturing. You don't require shipping. You're not required to pay money for operation. You have this as one account. You have this as 2 accounts. You have this as 3 accounts. You have this as 4. You have this as 5. You have this as 6 accounts, and then you have this as 7. Ladies and gentlemen, with these 7 accounts, our goal is to start to work with you and mentor you to come to such a point when we're able to raise at least 7 leaders or 5 leaders under you. The first leader is going to be here. The second person will be here. The third person will be here. The fourth person will be here. And the 5th person will be here. Now, listen very carefully. These 5 leaders we are working towards raising under you. It depending on the time. Some people, it might take them 3 months to get to the point of raising these 5 leaders. Some people, it might take them 6 months. Some people, it might take them 9 months. Some people, it might take them 12 months. It might take them 2 years. To some people, it might even take them 3 years. It might take them 4 years. But maximum, even if it takes you a maximum of 5 years for you to be these 5 leaders, these 5 people are the people, that's where we're headed to, and that is where the leverage is. And these 5 leaders, how do you get these people? You either go to your business launch, you launch your business, and we consciously help you to connect these 5 people. Or you drop your contact recommendation, and we call these people from this your contact recommendation and raise your 5 people. How do we also get these people? You can do your home launch. You gather about 4 or 5 of your people in your home and you launch this business to them. You can do a VIP cocktail where you invite some of the VIPs on that. Also use Facebook. You can use social media. You can use Instagram. You can use radio. Myself, I saw this opportunity over the radio. Ladies and gentlemen, all of these things I mentioned is where you can get your 5 people. They can actually be your family members. They can be your loved ones. And by the time these 5 people is connected under you, by the time these 5 people is connected under you, we start working with them. The goal is for us to build these 5 people to come to a point when one of them can generate at least 5 activities under you. This person is able to generate 5 activities under you. This person is able to generate 5 activity under you. This person is able to generate 5 activity. This person is able to generate 5. This person is able to generate 5 activity. We're able to come to a point when each generate 5 activities. Now, are you aware that each activity is 7,000 naira in this business? Ladies and gentlemen, can somebody do a quick calculation? 5,000 times 1 in a day, what will it give you? 5,000. Each activity, the company pays you 7,000 naira. Each activity, the company pays you 7,000 naira. Now, assuming each of them generate 5 activity, that is 35,000 naira, my dear Christabel. 35,000 naira for one activity. Now, you get to a point where you have 5 people that generate 5 activity every day. That means each of them has the capacity to earn you 5,000 naira in a single day. Calculate 5,000 naira for 5,000 naira times 5. You have 5 people, 5 active legs, 5 active leaders. Calculate 35,000 naira times 5, because each activity is giving, each person is giving you 5 activity. And 5 activity is 5,000 times 7, which is 35,000 naira under one person. So 35,000 times 5, what will it give you? It's going to give you 175,000 naira. 175,000. That is the capacity of what your 7 account can pay you. Capacity of what your 7 account can pay you. Ladies and gentlemen, this company pays every day, whether Saturday, whether Sunday. Calculate 175,000 naira for 30 days. Can somebody tell me your potential income in 1 month? Calculate 175,000 naira in 30. Assuming these 5 people generate just 5 activities every day that pay you 35,000 naira. Calculate 175,000 naira in 30 days. That is 5,250,000 naira. Can somebody write it up well? If you have 7 accounts in this business and you painstakingly build 5 legs, you painstakingly build 5 active people that generate only 5 activities in a day, the company is going to pay you 5,250,000 naira.